My Blood Runs Blue, Volume 1. Written by Stacy Eaton. Narrated by Alex Black. I glanced over her shoulder and saw Alex still talking to someone. He had his back to us, totally unaware of what was happening. I couldn't help myself. I reached up and touched the side of her face with my fingertips. Heat as hot as lava ran through my fingers into my heart. She closed her eyes, inhaling sharply as I caressed her skin. She placed her hand on my chest, right where my heart beat. Holy shit. I thought I would explode into a ball of flames. I couldn't breathe. I wanted so badly to kiss her, taste her, drown in her, and I would have if Gina Marie hadn't raised her voice to ask Alex a question about the bar tab. He had turned around and was on his way back to us. I took a step back and peeked over at Gina Marie. She winked, and I gave her a weak smile. She had watched the whole thing and looked happy about what she had seen as she chuckled. I put my back to them as Alex returned to our group. I needed all my concentration to regain my composure. "You ready to go, Jules?" He called over Calista's head. I turned back around just in time to watch him take hold of her hands. "Goodbye, dear." He leaned in for a kiss and seemed disappointed when she gave him only a slight peck. Of course, I was thankful that I didn't have to witness a passionate goodbye between them. "We should be in the area for a while, so I will see you again, soon." He kissed her forehead before turning to Gina Marie and tossing out, "See you around." He passed by me and I took one more long look at her. She mouthed, "Tomorrow, here." I could only nod and followed Alex out of the bar. As I reached the door, I could still hear Gina Marie laughing. The rest of that night and the entire next day, I could think of nothing but her. Even as I closed my eyes during the hours of the sun, I could not get her off my mind. It was impossible to sleep without her entering my dreams. It was as if my life had not started until the very moment that I saw her, and I would never be able to live without having her as mine. Time was ticking slower than ever, and I wondered how I could get away from Alex long enough to see her. As fate would have it, Alex told me he had a source that wanted to speak with him, and he had to go alone. He said that he was going to meet up with some other friends in the area afterward and asked if I wanted to join him later. I begged off quickly. Just like that, my night was free. I should have felt guilty meeting Calista behind Alex's back, but I couldn't dredge up the feeling. All I thought about was that she was meant to be mine. There had not been a woman in my life for years, not since I had last sired a child with someone. I had not wanted anyone in my life since then, but all of a sudden I had to have it, had to have her.